Hi.
And yeah, hi. I will be your teacher.
Yes.
Okay. You just had your level test a week ago, right?
Oh, actually, I'm studying with another teacher, and I take another class with you.
Mm-hmm. I took. Yeah.
I took, yes.
Uh. All right. Yeah. Sure. Sure. Wow. Good. I'm so excited. All right. So your book is Free Talking, right?
Yes.
Ah, cool, cool. Let me just open it up. Free Talking one. Ah, nice. This is a good one. This is actually a conversation book, and it's really good. So, since this is our first day,
Yes.
I'd like to learn more about you,
Mm-hmm.
so that I know how can I help you. Uh, so you said that you're studying English with another teachers. So I'm assuming that you've been studying for a while now, a long time.
I've been studying about 5 days.
Ah, 5 days.
Yes.
I thought it was a year. Okay, because you sound your first few words, you sound really confident and your pronunciation is okay.
Oh, really?
So
Thank you.
have you studied English before?
No,
I mean.
actually, I'm studied English at school,
Mhm.
but I think it's not helping.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
I watched many American dramas, so I think
Mhm.
it helped me.
Yeah, of course. One good way. Me myself, I think it's very beneficial to watch those kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, it helps to talk to English speakers. Mm, imagine 8 or 9 years ago, let's say 10 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
I don't speak this way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I started working for an American company
Mm-hmm.
and it helped me a lot. Plus, I stayed abroad. So I stayed overseas. So I think that helped me.
Mm-hmm.
It helped me a lot. And American dramas, movies, that's really good. Mm. And why do you want to study English?
Because I want to go to Canada next year for study.
Mm, for studying. Okay, so you want to go to Canada next year. You want to study what? What will you study?
I Actually, I am Pilates instructor, so
Okay.
I'm interested at people's body. So
Okay.
I want to studying um, physical therapist. Therapist.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Therapist.
Therapist.
Well, becoming a PT,
Mm-hmm.
it's a trend now. You know that they say because I used to work in a hospital.
Oh, really?
Uh, yeah. I stayed in Singapore for 3 years. I work in a hospital there,
Oh,
and PT is one of the most demanding jobs now. Mm,
I
it
think so
bec
too.
Yeah, many people are looking for it.
Mm-hmm.
Many hospitals are looking for it actually,
Mm-hmm.
and they have good pay. Okay, so let's start. I usually teach English expressions
Mm-hmm.
before I start my conversation class. I think it's very good to teach students common English expressions because it helps their vocabulary.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. So every day I teach maybe two or three English expressions every meeting, and then after that I proceed with the book. Okay, so let's
Okay.
start. We still have a lot of time, so let's start. I'm sure you've heard of the English expression. Uh, this one, this one. Give me a hand.
Give me a hand. Oh, it means help me.
Correct. You're definitely correct. So I use this expression because I want to teach you another expression that has the word hand.
Hand.
Okay. This is familiar to you, so I use it for you to remember the new expression that has a hand.
Mhm.
It's this one, like the back of my hand. Okay, there.
Like the back of
Uh,
my hand.
Again, it has the word hand in it.
Oh, I know that
So,
expression. It means
really?
uh like like in my hand, right?
Uh-huh.
Like
Y-
I know everything about that,
Yeah.
right?
It means you're very familiar.
Yeah, I
Okay.
saw that expression yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, from
From,
drama. Soap
really?
opera. Yeah.
Yeah. What drama?
Oh, it is actually Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Okay. Crazy ex-girlfriend. Okay, so like the back of my hand, meaning you're very familiar. You know
Oh.
everything about it. So, one word, synonym, familiar. So you're very familiar with it. So
Mhm.
you can say, where do you live, Alexis? Seoul?
Oh, I live Ilsan.
Where is it? Where?
It is
Uh,
nearby Seoul, but it's more north than Seoul.
okay. So I'm sorry I cannot pronounce it. That's
It
my bad. But
is
for
hard.
example, you live in Canada already, or for example, you live in Ontario.
Mhm.
Let's say Ontario. You live there for 10 years, so you can say, I know Ontario like the back of my hand. So you can make a
Mm.
sentence like this. Like the back of my hand. There you go. So I know Ontario like the back of my hand.
I know
Ah,
Ontario like the back of my hand.
yeah.
Like,
Or you can also use it to describe your best friend. For example, my best friend is Mark. So I can say, I know Mark like the back of my hand.
mm,
Um, so they use this expression because you always look at your hand. You always see this part of your hand. So
mm.
meaning you're very familiar of how it looks,
Oh,
your fingers and everything. So like the back of my hand meaning is
the
very
back of my
familiar.
hand. Oh, I
Mm.
see.
All right, cool. Another one, last, before we start with our book.
Mhm.
Let me erase this, delete. What is it? I'm gonna teach an English expression today. Yeah, there. I remember it. Mm, this one. Get the ball rolling. There. Get the ball rolling.
Get
Or,
the ball rolling. Get the
hmm
ball rolling.
or, you can also say,
Get cracking.
yeah, get cracking. So, yeah, get cracking. Get cracking. Or sometimes they use get cracking for southern accent in America. So
Mhm.
get
Get
cracking or get
cracking. Get
cracking.
cracking.
Uh, these three have the same meaning.
Mhm.
Uh, it's somehow similar to hurry up or pali pali, right?
Oh, hurry
It's
up.
kinda, but to be more specific, it is used when they will say, let's start, let's go, come on, let's do it.
Mm.
All right. So instead of saying "Come on, let's do it," you can say, "Let's get the ball rolling."
Let's get
Uh,
the ball rolling.
mm, so, if you will say, "I want to go to the beach now," let's get the ball rolling. Hurry
Let's
up,
get the
let's do
ball
it.
rolling. I want to go to the beach now. Let's get the ball rolling. Oh, I see.
Something like that. So let's start. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Something like
Mhm.
that. All right. So let's get cracking. Let's get the ball rolling. It's the same.
Mhm.
Mm. All right. Let's go with the book. Let's not waste some time. I want to hear your voice. I want to hear you answer some questions. Let me just. I think the first topic today is what if, right?
Yes. What if?
So there. Tell me when you see it on your screen.
Um.
Ah, there.
Yes. What if?
What if? Okay. So, what if these are situations and it asks for your opinion? Hmm. All right. So, let's try to answer number one.
Mhm.
Uh, if you were invisible for one day, what would you like to do? Do you know the movie Hollow Man?
Um. Not actually.
Mm. Hollow Man is. By the way, how old are you?
I'm 25.
Okay, you were young when this was shown.
Yes.
Hollow Man was a movie around 2001 or 2002. I was in high school during that time, and Hollow Man was Kevin Bacon.
Mhm.
Uh, he's a scientist,
Oh, I know
and
that. I've seen that movie in TV. Isn't
yeah,
that little scary one?
yeah.
Yeah, and the Kevin, that man is
Kevin Bacon, yeah.
fire, fire to death,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he was torched to death.
Oh, torched
Uh,
to death.
uh, Let me write that down. Uh, because you said fired to death, you can say torched.
To death, torched to death.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly. That's the movie. Torched to death.
Yeah, I remember it was really scary.
Yeah, they were in a laboratory, right? They
Yes.
were doing some experiments and okay, Hollow Man, if you were invisible
Mhm.
for one day, what would you do?
I'm
Hmm.
gonna robbing the bank.
Ah, yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Uh,
Everyone wants that, right?
yeah, I will do it as well. I will rob a bank, or maybe I'll go to a supermarket and get the things that I want. Or
Yes. Oh, it's very small dream.
yeah.
Supermarket.
Yeah, exactly. Ah, okay. This one next.
Mhm.
If you could go back to the past and change one event in your life, uh, sorry. if if you could change one event in your life, um, or in the history, what
Mhm.
would you like to change?
um. Ah, I want to change my major.
Why? What's your major?
My major was actually Chinese.
Oh,
It
okay.
is very different major with the
Uh,
PT. So
yes, exactly.
yes.
Why did you not take pity in the first place? Why
Um because I wasn't that interested. I wasn't that
Chinese?
interesting in that. in PT.
Okay.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And
Before. Mm-hmm.
yes, before. And Chinese was very familiar with me. Very
Mm-hmm.
get the ball. No, like the back of my
Like the
hand.
back of my hand,
Yes,
yeah.
Chinese was like a back of my hand.
Yeah, exactly. Ah, okay. So Chinese major, what do you study when you take a Chinese major? You learn the language?
Yes, I learned the language and literature
Mm,
and
literature. Okay.
literature.
So what kind of Chinese? Mandarin or Hokkien or
I think it's
Cantonese?
Mandarin. Mandarin.
Mandarin.
Yeah. Oh, is
Mandarin
the
is
Mandarin is inside the Chinese people used, right?
yeah, it's like their national language.
Oh yes, I learned Mandarin.
Mandarin like Shishini, those kind of things, right?
Yes,
Shishi, Shishini.
谢谢你了.
Because yeah, because when I lived in Singapore,
Mm.
they speak two kinds, either Mandarin or Hokkien. So in
Oh,
Hokkien they say Kamsha, but Kamsha ni, but in Mandarin they say Shishini. There's
yes.
so yeah, Mandarin I'm not so good. I I hear a few words
Mm-hmm.
because when I lived in Singapore, we have a lot of Mandarin as well. But I'm more familiar with
Mm.
Hokkien Chinese. Mm. All right. Let's go to number three then. You said you wanted to become a PT. That's your past. Now, if you can change one part of your body,
Oh,
outer appearance, which one would you like?
I want to change my mm, belly, belly part.
Well, why? Is it fat?
Yeah, um,
uh,
it is most fat part in
uh,
my body.
ah, that's normal. Uh,
Yeah.
many people, me too.
Yes, it is normal actually.
Yeah. Well, you're good at Pilates, so maybe that one will be improved in the future. Plus,
Yeah, I want to. I hope so.
mm, mhm. Okay, I want to change my major as well. You reminded me of myself. Um, my major, to be honest,
Hmm.
I was a nurse.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's my job in Singapore.
Oh,
Mm,
very good.
I have two. My first one was nursing, and then I studied education to become a teacher.
Oh, so you have two major.
Hmm
Oh,
I like teaching. I like teaching, but I really want to become a writer. You know,
oh, really?
writer. Yeah. So maybe I don't know. Maybe in the future. We're still young. We are young.
Yes.
All right. Number four. Tell us about one characteristic you want to have, which you don't have now.
Mm, actually, I want to have a positive characteristic.
Uh
Positive.
huh. Uh huh.
Because I'm kind of negative person, so I'm trying to change myself. So I want to have
Uh huh.
positive
Uh huh.
characteristic.
Or you want to become optimistic.
Optimistic, yes.
Yeah. All
Optimistic.
right. Yeah, you can. And it's uh I'm a very negative person myself.
Oh, really?
And until now I'm still trying to change my character, I easily get sad,
Oh, me
I
too.
easily get depressed if, for example, my class, my classes are not so good, or for example I didn't teach properly,
Mm-hmm.
I after my class I feel like, it's not good. It's not good I do that. But I still think positive. I try. So you'll get to it. I'm pretty sure in the future you
Yes.
will be you will become better. Okay. Let's move to the questions. Number 5. If you could go back to the past and meet one person, who would you like to meet? And what would like to do with that person? What would you do with that person?
Oh,
Mm.
I want to meet Helen Keller.
Yeah. Uh, Pretty interesting, right? Helen
Yeah,
Keller.
really interesting.
Uh,
I can understand how she doing like that, did like that,
how she lived like that, right?
lived like that, and she achieved very many things.
Mm-hmm. Uh, Imagine being blind is hard.
Yes,
Being blind and deaf
yes.
is deaf and mute
Hmm.
is triple hard. So it's kind of very difficult situation.
Yes, and I want to see that teacher Sullivan is teaching that
Helen
Helen
Keller?
Keller.
Yeah.
I want to saw that scene.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. You have very good imagination. uh Helen Keller. My mom. My mom and dad, they are both blind.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. But they're I shall consider them very intelligent people. Uh
Mm.
they studied very hard. Um they're very good writers. My mom is a really good writer and musician.
Wow.
Um my father is a part of an orchestra.
Oh,
He
really?
traveled Europe before when I was young. They traveled a lot. So yeah, Helen Keller. My mom usually talks about her. You should always think of Helen Keller. Uh, if you always, if your life is not so good, you think of Helen Keller. My mom said.
Wow, it's
So
very
right,
moving,
yeah,
touching.
exactly. So if you feel bad, if you feel negative, just think of Helen Keller, right?
Okay, I should.
Yeah, you should. Okay, next. If you were born to be the opposite gender, if you're a man, how would you feel? And what would you like to do? Oh, if you're a
Oh,
man.
I really want to be a man.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yes.
good.
And I think it feels great. It
Mm,
feels
mm,
very confident.
mhm, mhm.
And
It's
what I want to do is I want to um I want to travel around the
uh-huh.
world by myself, only by myself.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You know Paulo Coelho,
Yes,
the
I know
writer?
him, Paulo Coelho.
He said in the book Pilgrimage, he said that the best way to travel is to travel alone
Mm.
because you can do what you want. You don't have to wait. You don't have to adjust.
Mm,
You
yes.
don't have to follow what other people want, and there's no time limit because you don't you don't have to wait, you don't have to run. It's your time. So the best way to travel is to travel alone. So Yeah. Wow. You're very interesting, Alexis. You know a lot of things. You you you. I think you read a lot. Do you read a lot?
No, I never read. I
Ah,
hate
okay.
reading.
Maybe you watch a lot.
Yes, I watch a lot.
Ah, okay, okay. That's similar with reading. So keep it up. Hmm.
Okay.
Let's do one more question because I think the time will not permit us.
Mm.
Uh, blasphemous question.
What is
Mm.
blasphemous?
Blasphemous is like you're disrespecting religion,
Oh,
or it's like you're overpowering religion.
I don't
Or
believe in I don't believe religion and I believe science like that.
yeah, that's one form of blasphemy. The word is blasphemy.
Oh, I see.
Blasphemy, meaning this question is kinda negative about religion,
Oh,
okay,
I see.
or kinda disrespecting religion,
Mm.
okay. So the question is, if you were God, so see, it's kinda not good about other religion. So if you
Mm.
were God, what would you like to change about human beings or about this world? Ah. If you're a
Oh,
god, what would you do?
oh, I want to erase the religion in this world.
Ah, religion. You're an atheist.
Oh, really?
No,
Atheist.
yeah. So you would like to remove religion.
Yes, I would like to remove religion and
Hmm.
jealousy of the person's characteristic
Ah, oh wow.
because I
Very
think those
interesting.
two are making war and
Making
fight.
the world, yeah, making war, yeah,
Yeah, making
exactly.
the war and fight.
And causing war. So let me write the sentence. Those two causes war and disagreement, let's say,
Mm, yes.
or fight. Yeah. So you don't believe in God or any religion?
Actually, I'm Catholic,
Mm,
but I'm not that into the religion.
mm. I'm a Catholic as well, but I'm an atheist.
Oh,
I
really?
converted, yeah, because I don't believe in God. I don't believe in religion. I think they're. I believe the same as you. I think they cause war,
Mm,
and like I think that's why I don't believe in anything. I believe in science. I believe in logic and reason.
me
I
too.
believe in I believe in love. That's what I believe. I
Oh,
believe, yeah, because that should be the religion, peace and love. That should be the religion.
yes, that should
Uh,
be.
yeah. All right. Okay. So, I think we're done for today.
Mm,
We'll try to continue with the next topic plus some English expressions. Let me check the schedule, our schedule. Are we gonna meet tomorrow?
yes,
Oh,
tomorrow.
yeah, yeah. We're gonna meet every day.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll continue with this tomorrow. Maybe we can answer this and we can continue with this. And then we will have another lesson about English expression.
Mm,
Yeah, it's really good. I really want to thank you. It's really good conversation. It's not like a class as I expected. So thank you so much for attending today's class, okay?
yes, thank you so much.
All right, I'll see you. Do you have any questions, by the way, before I let you go? Questions?
Um, no, not today.
Okay. All right, see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye
See you
bye.
tomorrow.
Hmm.